Hello my correct people. My people, una know say today na be court. Update wey dey for court today now bring come for una so. Una know say I promise una say I go dey update una anything, any news wey come out, I go dey update una for the latest one. So wetin happen for court today now I say ma bring to una notice so. Abeg, if you know say you never follow my page, wetin you still dey wait for? Try make you follow my page so that you go dey get more updates wey dey happen. Because as this matter take end, as e take start till when e go end, I wan make una dey aware. You understand? So make una watch this update wey come for court today.
And others, make them for drop and there, make we dey look am. Why would they look and they see all the lawyers wey dey do that? Make me I dey talk from wetin this our lawyer talk last. Wetin in talk last, make una dey see the transcript to why I go dey talk wetin dey come in. So in talk say tribunal strike out their interrogatories because of say they no file am on time. Me, I no think say na because of say they no file am on time, because wetin I hear last time, the court talk say dem file am on that last day of pre-hearing. So I think yes. So as dem don file am, submit am that very day, e suppose go in. But the court come talk say they no bring that very filing wey dem file that very day, wey be the last day, to the attention of the court. Now, wetin if you ask me, this thing na technicality na e be, if you ask me. Because when this tribunal start, dem talk say they no go dwell their judgment on technicalities. And dem talk say make the petitioners and the respondent, make dem no carry technicalities come. So why wey be say we file matter on time, but because of say we no raise am up, tell tribunal say we file something on that last day, they will come dismiss am based on technicality. If they be me like say dem don dey go back for their word, wey be say they no go do this judgment based on technicality. Now Dr. Tebbat wey dey join us, make him for, as he say in hand don raise up, in the mind they do muimui, make him for chook him mouth here just small time. But while they talk, make we dey see the transcript where they come out now, because all the exhibit they go in, don't say the respondent they oppose. But my producer, hold that transcript where he dey now, make Dr. Etel talk for 1 minute, make they go. Dr. Etel, I beg, greet our people, tell them what you think, I beg.
People I greet indeed. You know, yesterday we say since 1993, where them deny us our democracy. Well, that is if we look at it with respect to what happened in the election of 1990. Since 1963 that we found ourselves in this rat race. The rat race of after election, voters have gone to the polling units to vote. But what happens at the declaration of result is not a reflection of the votes of the people. The manipulation of result at the world collation level, at the local government collation level, at the state collation level has become the undoing of the Nigerian democracy since 1963. So it's not 30 years. It is actually 60 years that we have been on one spot, running in a circle. And the Electoral Act 2022 is supposed to cure it, to make it in such a way that from the polling unit, we can actually predict who will become the president of the country or the governor of the state. How be it, the same INEC that is supposed to protect and promote this happens to be the tool the enemy used to plunge us back in this rat race again. Being the last, I'm coming. I pray that the court, being the last vote, will vote in relation to the Constitution, to the Electoral Act, and the will of people. Now, going back to what we just heard now, the truth of the matter is that there are many ways to kill a rat. We would have loved for that particular filing to be approved so that they can ask INEC question directly the way they wanted to ask it. But as one of the lawyers of the Labour Party said, there are many ways to kill a rat. They will still find other ways. They have many ways. You know, when you come into a war, you have many tactics and many strategies. If this one fails, you pull up the other one. So I want us to have confidence in our lawyers. They know what they are doing, and they will do us proud. Thank you so much.
Okay, Dr. Etel, our producer, make you they put the court transcript, make our people they see them again. So why would they still they read waiting there for the transcript? That it should be in slide 4. I won't tell Dr. Etel, make you understand the 30 years where would they talk. The one where he talk 60 years, that one I think now from independent, that time they never bomb me. But this one where would they talk the democracy day for 30 years for Nigeria, that one, now the one where we say people run where Abiola win for 93, now that one happen.
Us have been born then, and people who don't know history will not actually know where we are coming from. But if we go back in history, it will look like we've been suffering since 30 years ago, that it is since 1993 that somehow or the other our democracy is being manipulated. It has been our history right from independence. Nothing has changed. Even 30 years ago, when we hoped that we have voted and that our vote would count, midway, they stopped it, they annulled it. So it's like a curse on a nation since birth. So for those who think it is a 30-year thing, it is more than 30 years. It is more than 40 years. It's actually about 60 years. And God forbid, because we are hoping that that cycle will be broken now so that Nigeria can begin to exist. All right.
Okay. All right. With that very one, we'll come out from that very side. And talking about this very 30 years for Democracy Day, yeah, we not say nothing. My people, we not say court don't admit several things. All the evidence where they come out from Edo State, all the forms, 17 forms in total, all the respondents will be Tinubu, INEC, and the rest, all of them oppose the thing. That's why I just want we they put them for the board, make with this where would they read them. Make I no con they call them out one by one because now oppose, but now plenty things. So producer go they let them stay, make people they read them well, make them know. Say up next is Sokoto. We get all this one na EC40G for PU forms. 52 forms from 5 local governments were presented for these local governments. Yabo, Tangaza, Gudu, Kware, and Wamako. All of these ones now from Sokoto. So all the respondents oppose, but court in his wisdom can admit and tag the exhibits as BBM1 to BBM5. So these forms 15 of EC40G on page 14 of schedule, next for these 4 local governments, Gudu local government, Wadabawa local government, Kware local government, and Yabo local government, all respondents opposed. So all this one, as we they look all the transcripts as then they come out for the screen, producer will continue to the show and for screen while would they talk the things as it they happen for court. You know, say yesterday, Angel, where they were doing this 30-day this thing, different talks come up, and Peter Obi himself make his own talk. Where we say so, we go start with waiting our principal talk first. Then we will go to the other things where we say people they talk, even Tinubu talk we will bring, but we go day short, make the things where we say they come out from court with the project them. Make una remember again, as the thing they take come out from court, now we go the project them because and as if they take the talk make we they take the have passion for them. Dr. Etel, you hear as in wife take talk saying a customer na our principal be, make you just describe am with one whether na two sentence make we waka dey go.
I mean, the wife simply just told us that when we talk about Nigeria, there are people who believe in Nigeria. One of those people who believe in Nigeria is P2B. It's not people who are in offices who are or making sure that people didn't vote when they're supposed to vote because they use their talk to come and strike. And then on March 18th, but a man like P2B, who will go out on that day, cast his own vote, go home without any senator to his name, without any member of House of Assembly, without any commissioner to his name, and even the manipulated vote INEC released showed that he had followers and people who believe in him all over Nigeria. Just as his wife has said, and he himself is saying, that he has hope that democracy will still thrive in Nigeria and that the judiciary could still be relied upon. I support him. I believe in him. And we pray and we trust that eventually the reality will play out, because the abuse of people's rights by INEC, by government officials, by the police, by political parties and thugs, much to monitor saw it. Can the judiciary say that they did not see it? Okay, can they say that enough evidence has not been brought in to prove that indeed what they saw had been brought into their court and admitted as evidence? We are waiting to hear from them that everybody, the whole world, are liars except APC, INEC, and they themselves in their judgment, or that the whole world are saying the right thing
one of
by
our,
their judgment.
Hello?
Yes, that's all.
Dr. Etel. Yeah, thank you for that contribution. You get one of our brother, maybe say they join us. I think from encourage our people, make then they always go the retweet waiting she tweet because she be confirmed obedient. So Miss Pierce I come out hard for you. So this one when she come tweet today, me are they happy with them. That's why they bring them up. Those technical glitch affected only the presidential election, not the National Assembly. Mahmoud assured us in a video that results will be transmitted in real time. But in their petition, they claim the real-time transmission is not mandatory. Now, why I like this thing, this tweet now where she tweet, now because of this last part where they talk say, in their own petition, they are now claiming that the transmission is not mandatory. But for the evidence where we see, where we say P2B and his legal team carry enter court on Saturday, the court watched that very video from Channels Television where Mahmoud Yakubu, the chairman of INEC, they talk say the results must be transmitted in real time. For their petition now where they court, then they talk say it no dey mandatory again. Meanwhile, before election, they talk say it dey mandatory, and then talk the provisions of the law of the Electoral Act where talk am. Our judiciary, we dey watch you now. That's why we bring this evidence come give you now. We dey watch you now. Our brother where they from Canada, I beg, I don't know whether your video they open, make you show your face, and then maybe you give us your own thoughts on this technical glitch where then talk say it happened. Okay, I think maybe that's our brother from this thing is having a problem with his mic. Dr. Etel, you hear what I talk before this brother got resolve a mic issue. make what you talk about this technical glitch and this something now wey be say as Peel tweet in dey give us reminder say today we dey court, but on Saturday wetin happen be say that evidence as we see am as dem talk am for court say e dey mandatory for transmission of results, but for inside their own petition dem come talk say e no dey mandatory. How you take see am?
Times without number on this program that INEC is the next political party we have in Nigeria. As simple as that. How can Mahmood, the INEC chairman, is a graduate. He has PhD from the best university in the world. I think, is it Cambridge or Oxford? And he spoke to the world from London, Chatham House. He spoke to the political community in that video that was in evidence. He spoke in an interview with BBC. He defended even how poor network cannot affect the upload real time. Did Mahmood forget all those things? One. Secondly, was he telling us